Hey everyone, this is Jim with Jeep with Jim. Thanks for joining me on Mod Saturday. Today we've got some great lights from LED Factory Mart. What we've got here are some front bumper fog light covers. They're LEDs. They've got daytime running lights and turn signals built into them. So we're going to go ahead and put them in. I'll show you where they go right now. Here's what comes in the kit. You've got the right side fog light cover with the LED turn signals and running lights. You've got the left fog light cover with the LED turn signals and running lights. You've also got the controller. So let's go ahead and get started. This trim cover right here gets removed on both sides, and then we replace them with those LED turn signals and running lights. So we're going to start on the back of the bumper, and we're going to remove all these trim pieces right here so we can remove this cover. So what we'll do is we'll fold this panel back, and as you can see, there's the bolt right there that we need to remove to take out the front trim. And once that bolt's removed, just a little bit of simple prying to get the bezel out. So what we'll need out of the original trim piece is this bolt right here. We'll go ahead and snap that out and put it in here. Then we'll go ahead and snap it into the fog light cover. Now because we have a wire on the daytime running light, we need to feed it through this panel. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it through here by just doing a little bit of prying. Then working from behind the bumper, we'll go ahead and feed that out so we have access to it before we snap it in. So you've got the wire run. It's probably a good idea just to kind of attach it so it doesn't fall back in somewhere. Then we'll reattach the fog light. Make sure the wire is accessible, and we'll screw it back in. So in order for the daytime running lights to stay on only when the car has the daytime running lights on, we need to wire it up to the DRL in the front passenger fender. First what we'll do is wire up the hot and the common to the DRL, and then we'll take the yellow wire and we'll wire it up to the turn signal, so that when turn signal comes on, the DRL turns off and the turn signal comes on. Here's how you do it. Here we're going to go ahead and take this part of the fender off and peel it back so that we can get to the daytime running light. So it's just a matter of popping these trim pins out, removing this bolt right here, and then peeling it back. When we pull back the trim panel, we send a turn signal and daytime running light harness right here. We'll twist it and pull it out, and then we'll disconnect the wiring harness so that we can find the wire that controls the turn signal and the daytime running lights. Now we have the harness disconnected. We know that the black wire is going to be the ground wire, so we're going to go and splice the ground wire into this, and then we'll test to find out which of the other wires are the turn signals or the daytime running lights. By touching the hot wire to the ends of the connector to see which one does what. First wire, that is our daytime running light. Third wire is our turn signal. What we'll do is we'll splice the hot wire into the daytime running light wire, which is the first one, and then we'll splice the yellow wire into our third wire, which is the turn signal. And with a good splice, now we have daytime running light. We use a green and white wire from the wiring harness for the turn signal and the daytime running light, and we'll splice the yellow wire into it. So what we do on the driver's side is we wire up the turn signal to the green and white wire on the turn signal harness. Step back in, and we'll hide the wire and reconnect all the pins on the fender liner. Then we'll reconnect the back of the bumper cover. Now we put in the retaining screw to hold in the fog light cover. Now that everything's wired up as it should be, and our turn signal is working, we'll go ahead and do a little cable management and put everything back together. After I get everything connected up, I did a little bit of cable management, zip tied up some wires so they're not loose, zip tied up the controller as well, did a little cable management so we're hiding the wires, and then what I'll do is I'll put the bumper cover on as well. I'll go ahead and put on the back bumper cover. And there we have it. Our daytime running lights for the fog light covers put in. Look, these are some awesome lights. They're very bright. Great addition to any Jeep, that's for sure. They double as turn signals. And if you're worried about having a serious situation on the side of a highway, they also act as your hazard lights. And man, you cannot miss those. So thanks LED Factory Mart for letting us try these out. We appreciate it. We think they're going to be great on this Jeep. Take care.